everyone. Welcome to Above the Yellow Line, the show where we talk about all the NASCAR Cup Series news and stuff. Again, we're doing another Friday Night Live. And tonight, didn't really have anything planned specifically. I know if you watched last stream that we did with Adam Lucas and Dom Joseph, which they'll be joining us later this evening. One of them or both of them, not really sure yet, but I know Adam definitely will be there. We ranked paint schemes, some of the best that you guys thought that NASCAR had to offer in the past, not even few years. It's been since NASCAR pretty much began. We ranked paint schemes from old and new. And we got into the Busch series a little bit. I'm sure I don't know if we'll explain that joke. We probably won't. But nevertheless, we'll probably be getting into some Busch series paint schemes in the very near future. And I'll pretty much let Dom and Adam kind of have the reins on that, as they know more about that than I do. And I'm just going to be along for the ride. But tonight we're just going to rank some random things. It could be NASCAR related, could be non-NASCAR related things. And speaking of Busch, I am wearing my Kevin Harvick shirt. I really should have saved it for when we ranked the paint schemes. I just was like, you know what? Haven't worn the Kevin Harvick shirt in a while. Might as well. Maybe it'll bring him good luck at Richmond this weekend. Maybe it won't. But we'll get into that. We'll talk a little bit about that too, this upcoming weekend at Richmond. But let's start ranking things. So I kind of put together a list of the 2022 NASCAR Cup Series drivers and put it into the tierlist.com tier list maker. And if you guys want me to rank something in particular with these drivers, feel free to just kind of chime in on the chat. If you want me to rank by their performance last year, some of the drivers might be there, some of them might not be. If you want me to rank them on their performance so far this year, go ahead. Oh, hello, NASCAR Taco Bell Cup Series. Good to see you. But yeah, I'll kind of pull that up. I was trying to think, like, maybe just their performance so far this year, what I thought. If there's something you guys think is different that you want me to see rank these drivers on, let me know. But let me pull that up real quick. I feel like I'm getting a better handle on this technology, which makes me feel good, because me and technology don't always go together, which is unfortunate. But today it seems to be going okay. So let's pull this up. We're going to add that to stream. Also, if you... Oh, hi. My mom is joining the chat. Hello, Mom. Yes, you are Evil Jordan Anderson. It's always good to have you on these chats, Evil Jordan Anderson. You're always such a fun person to talk to, and always good to have on these streams. So welcome, and welcome everybody in the stream. So we're going to list or rank these Cup Series drivers, the 2022 Cup Series drivers. For me right now, starting off with based on their performance this season so far. Like I said, again, if you want to rank something else for these drivers, let me know in the comments. And we can also rank things that are not NASCAR, like fast food chains, TV shows. I mean, kind of for this next hour and a half, we can do whatever. That's totally fine. Also talk about any topics you guys want, anything that's interesting you in the NASCAR world, we'll try to chime in on. Again, Adam Lucas will be joining us in a few minutes, and then Dom Joseph might be joining us too later. Let's see, performance-wise. So I got all the drivers in. If I missed one, please let me know, because I can guarantee you I might have missed a driver in this. I put this together a few minutes ago. But let's get started. I'll start with the first person on my list. We'll start down here, actually. William Byron, so far this season, so far so good. Obviously has a win, so that it's going to put him up in the A-B category for me. Honestly, let's just kind of pull out the winners and put them in the A category. This might not mean that they've done super well so far this season, but they've at least been lucky enough to have a win. So, like I said, let's go through the list here. We have... All right, William Byron has a win. Alex Bowman, we know, has a win. Got to put him in the A category here. Then we have Kyle Larson. Where are you, Kyle Larson? Kyle Larson has a win. Oh, this is going to be so frustrating going up and down. I should have planned this better. I really should have. Kyle Larson. Who else has a win? Of course, Ross Chastain. Where are you, Ross Chastain? Where are you? Ross. See, when I have all these pictures together, it gets a little hard to see who they are. Granted, again, another time I'm not wearing my glasses. I should be wearing my glasses, but I am not. Where? Oh, gosh, there he is. He's right there. Okay. So Ross Chastain. I'm missing two guys here. So we got Cindric also has a win from the Daytona 500. How could we forget? And then looking at this list here, who else was a winner? Why am I blanking on this, you guys? Winner. No Toyotas have won. Guys, oh my gosh. Oh, Chase Briscoe. Oh my God. Okay, yeah, Chase Briscoe. Goodness gracious. So we have our 6 winners so far this season. up in the A category. So I think that's deserved. Obviously, for me in this A category, one that's most deserved for me would be Briscoe and probably Chastain because they've been really consistent so far this season. Bowman honestly almost fought for that win last weekend that we saw at Coda, so I think that was pretty justified. But I think regardless, 6 races in so far that we know of, those guys get an A. Let's see. Corey LaJoie had a really good. He had a top 5 finish last weekend, either last weekend or the weekend before, and we mentioned this crazy stat that Corey LaJoie has more top 5s than Denny Hamlin does right now, which is crazy, and he has some better stats than the guys at Joe Gibbs Racing, which is pretty much insane. So for Corey LaJoie, where are you, my guy? Corey, there we are. I gotta give Corey LaJoie, in my opinion, like a C or a B. I don't know. What do you guys think? I think maybe a B. Start off if you guys tell me a C, I'll move him down to a C. But so far, I think he's been pretty good. Christopher Bell, again, Toyotas haven't been that great so far this season. Top 5 at Atlanta. Thank you, Evil Jordan Anderson. I was like, it's one of the past few races he's gotten that top 5. For Christopher Bell, I think he's kind of carrying his team right now. In terms of luck as well. C category, B category. I don't know what we're thinking here. I might put him in C for right now. For me, Denny Hamlin has to get an F, quite honestly. I mean, he got a stage win last weekend, so maybe that moves him up to a D. But I'm just kind of shocked by the Toyota drivers right now. Kyle Busch, it's all just been luck. Maybe move him into F. I'm sure I'll get Adam in here in a few minutes, and he will tell me what his thoughts are on this for sure. Let's see what else. Truex, I mean, he's been kind of quiet this season so far, not gonna lie. I don't believe he's had stage wins so far. No, he has. He has had a stage win. He's had a stage win. Hey, Gabe, what's up? Maybe you can remind me Martin Truex Jr. has had a stage win. I feel like he has. I kind of feel like he did. I'm gonna maybe put him in the D category. This is something I'm gonna have to look up, you guys. Hold on. Martin Junior stage wins 2022. Part of me feels like, oh, okay, yeah. Okay, he's 2 stage points. Well, he has 2 stage points, but it doesn't tell me if he has stage wins. Do you guys remember? Maybe you guys do. If so, maybe justify keeping him in the D spot, and then if not, then move him down to F potentially, just for an overall bad take. Eric Jones, since he's around the cursor here, pretty good season so far. I mean, I mentioned before, he made the comment kind of like, hey, this car is going to favor guys who know how to drive the car. End of sentence. We saw him do really well at one of the earlier races. And he's been like in and out, not really consistent, but still doing really well. I'm going to give him a C. Racing Reference is always everyone's friend. Yeah, Racing Reference. See, at Racing Reference, though, do they have like stage wins on there? Because I feel like they should. Otherwise, I got to go through all the races and on the NASCAR website, and that's pretty fun. I'll put Eric Jones in the C category right now. Brad Keselowski, he actually posted on Twitter. I'm going to read off his comment real quick, but I was going to mention this in next week's episode of Above the Yellow Line. And let's see. Where is it? I have it in my photos. There we go. So he replied to somebody's comment on Twitter that was like, Brad's had a really lackluster season so far. And so there is a way to look at stage points or stage wins. Ooh, okay. See, now I got to look that up later. When you go to a certain race, scroll down and it shows the stage results. Oh, thank you. See, I use Racing Reference for everything. I still cannot figure that out. So thank you, Evil Jordan Anderson again. Won 2 stages at Daytona. See, that's what I thought. Thank you. See, for me, that deserves a D or a C. I feel like a D. My thing was, I thought he won at Daytona. I thought he won the 2 stages at Daytona because I remember 2 stages wasn't able to get the win. But I also didn't want to misspeak. So thank you guys for keeping up with that. But Brad Keselowski said to this a front stretch article that said it's been a tough start to Brad Keselowski since he's joined RFK Racing with 3 finishes worse than 20th. And then Brad goes on to say, in 2009, I had 1 win and 4 top 10s driving for HMS. I left to go to Team Penske and drive the car that sat 32nd in points. The headlines read similar to the below, which is what Frontline posted. It took 12 months to get to the first top 10, 18 months to get to the first win, and 36 months to get to the first championship. He then goes on to say, some days I feel like we're ahead of schedule. And for him, I kind of agree. I mean, he's also a little bit older, a little bit wiser. So I'm not going to count him out yet. We still have super speedway races that I'm pretty sure he's going to win at some point. But again, with all these new winners coming in, it's going to get a little risky for Brad. For now, I think I got to give him, well, he did decent at Daytona until he didn't, which is my problem. But I think you could say the same thing for maybe like Kyle or Denny for some of these other races too. I got to give Brad an F for right now. I hope that's justified. Let's see, Chase Elliott. I feel like we should tackle this Chase Elliott ordeal right now, just while he's like right above or right under the cursor, I guess. Only Hendrick driver that has not won yet. However, he is leading in points right behind Ryan Blaney. For that reason, I got to give him I feel like that's deserving of an A. He hasn't won yet, but he's still leading in points, kind of like sitting in the background a little bit. So I feel like I got to give him a low A, maybe move him to a B at some point. Ryan Blaney, he's been so close to winning these races, just hasn't had the good luck that he's needed. Second in points right now. Stage wins left and right. Two poles so far this season, which for me is setting up for success for Ryan Blaney. I'm not going to jinx it. I really don't want to. For me, I think deserves an A, and I might be a little biased is the problem. Gabe said it's going to take more than a year to turn RFK racing around. I totally agree with you. New ownership to the team and trying to make these cars race winning again is not a year process. Gabe also says the worst Chase should get is a B. I totally agree with you. That's why I think I'm going to keep him in the A. And then also his pit crew. His pit crew should get an F. Same with Ryan Blaney's pit crew. We tackled this issue on this week's episode of Above the Yellow Line with Rob Tiong's son joining the show. And we were like, what should be done? And my thing is you got to raise the stakes when you're practicing, or you got to probably replace people. Obviously, you don't want to replace people and then go to a race and things be a mess. So that's the risk of replacing pit crew members. But you got to practice like you're at the race. And if the stakes aren't high enough at practice, make them higher, because you got to get consistency, because you're screwing your driver over when it really matters. We always see the money stop, the last pit stop of the race. Something goes wrong for these two, and it sucks. So we'll have that. Now, you know what? I think I'm going to bring in a friend to help me rank the rest of the drivers. Let's see. Adam, are you ready? Thumbs up. All right, I'm going to add Adam to the stream. Hey, Adam, how's it going? You're muted.
I'm good. Sorry, I had you guys muted.
You're good. We're ranking the drivers. You've seen this. Are there any you disagree with so far? Is the question.
I mean, I'll be honest. I really think an A is generous for Blaney. If we're looking at the whole team as a whole, like pit crew and everything, then we need to be at about a B. The money stops seem to be a real issue with them this year, and only the last lap really pays. So I would give him a B right now.
That hurts. I know you're a Blaney fan, but you're being a little bit more unbiased than me. Fine. I think you're right.
I have this discussion almost daily at my workplace with a wonderful lady who is also a Ryan Blaney fan, and we both keep beating our heads against the cinder block walls of the cafeteria, thinking, why does this keep happening to us? It's got to change. We're almost a quarter of the way into the season and still no progress with the pit stops. So something drastic is going to happen if it doesn't get better soon.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Like he's been doing so well, and I think Elliot and him have been doing a really good job recovering from the bad pit stops that their teams have kind of put together for them. And so I guess I would agree with you. My whole thing is he's second in points, and he's been able to recover decently. There's obviously some races that he haven't, but I'll put him at a high B range for now. I know the comment section is kind of given their rankings, and I want to read those right now for a second. I feel like A needs to be winners. That's what I have mostly for A, except for the Chase Elliott. And I kind of feel like, I don't know, Adam, if you agree with me, I'm hesitant on Chase Elliott in the A category, though he is leading in points. He hasn't had a win. For me,
I mean, I think an A is okay for now, but a win would solidify his spot in the A category. I would probably put him at a B, but because he's leading the points, he's the lead dog right now for the points. Now, like we said, wins are better, but he is a leader in some categories, so I think an A is okay.
And for me personally, what's funny is I feel like Blaney has had a better performing 6 races than Elliot has, but Elliot's still higher in points. And I know, well, I mean, Blaney had, or at least just, I don't think he didn't have a DNF. He did not, or did he? Did he? Because I know there was one race where it could have been, but it wasn't.
He did. It was in Vegas.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, and if it wasn't for that, I think he would have led in points. But still, DNF for Ryan Blaney. I want to make sure I'm confirming this.
It knocked him out of the contention for the win. I know that much because he had a really strong car at Vegas and got taken out.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Like, if that didn't happen, he would have been way ahead in points, and that really hurts. Because he's done well, minus the internal of the team things. And then when hold on, let me confirm this. Yeah, Ryan Blaney DNF. Exactly. Thank you so much. Oh yeah, because it was his the sponsorship for him, and I was like, oh,
yeah,
that sucks.
Yeah.
But then the Joe Gibbs Racing guys that I have on there right now, I think I have them all. And I've kind of ranked them a little bit differently because Truex has won 2 stages at Daytona. I think Bell has kind of carried the team, and I think it might be luck, but also he's done pretty decently in this new car. And then Hamlin and Kyle Busch I have at Fs right now, just have not been where they need to be. I think Denny Hamlin at least. I know he got that stage win at Coda last weekend, but really not good. I don't know what you think about that.
I basically agree. I mean, Bell's been the only true Joe Gibbs driver that I've noticed that's running close or in the top 10 every weekend. Everybody else, they're struggling. Joe Gibbs Racing's on the struggle list.
Yeah, I ranked them first because I didn't want to just beat a dead horse, quite honestly. So I think we're good with the Joe Gibbs guys right now. I want to get back to the comments real quick. Just because I know I've missed a few. Gabe said, I think Alan Gustafson is not a great match for Chase. That's interesting. Gabe, can you elaborate on that? Because, I mean, they won a championship together. They've been great in the past. So maybe just this year things aren't clicking this early, but I don't know, Gabe, that might be a hot take. I need an explanation.
That's a scorching hot take. I think they're a great pair. I think it takes them a little longer to get their chemistry flowing at the beginning of the season because Lord knows come summertime Chase is on it.
I know he's one of those drivers that's like middle of the season and then he's fine. And I think you could say the same probably for like Denny Hamlin. Kyle Busch can sometimes be the same way. You see some of the veteran drivers that it takes longer for them to start off. We also had a comment that said also from Gabe that Larson should be no higher than a B. And I'm going to refute that a little bit just because he has won a race. Do I think he's performed the best the rest of the season besides that win? No. So maybe you do have a point. I mean, he did have a finish, like you said, of 29th. A finished worse than 29th in 4 races. So Adam, do you think we need to move Larson down?
Oh, I would move him down to an F, but that's for other reasons. No, I don't think we should. I would not move him down to a B. I think because he has a win, you get a win, you're in, so you're doing something right. But yeah, performance-wise, you can go heads or tails, but I think an A is okay.
I might move him down to the lower part of an A because I do agree with you. Because performance-wise, altogether, I actually think Chase has done better than him this season so far. Just consistency-wise, like we said, maybe not a win, but that's fine. Let's see. Evil Jordan Anderson said, could we see him win either this Sunday at Richmond or next week at Martinsville or Bristol Dirt, Gabe? I think we're talking about Chase Elliott in this instance. I think we should chime in here. Richmond, probably not. Martinsville, maybe. We've seen it happen before when all the cards were down. One at Martinsville. Bristol Dirt, gosh, that's a great question. Bristol Dirt is kind of up in the air. I know we saw Joey Logano win at that track last year with no dirt experience pretty much whatsoever. But then I also I don't know if Adam you think about this, but I'm always like, what could have been if Bell and Larson didn't take each other out early in the race? But
I think about that race and have nightmares about it because I had Larson on every single fantasy platform picked and pegged to win that race, and then he goes and wrecks. So
and then you lose money, you lose everything.
Yes. Well, no money though. No money. This is all for fun for me. I don't do the monetary stuff. I can't do that. No. But yeah, no. I just we can see a lead dog coming out of that fight. I would love to see it go all the way down to the wire.
Oh, right.
At Bristol, that is.
At Bristol would be fun. Okay, I'm looking forward to it this year because it's going to be in the right conditions, and that's why I feel good about it. Oh, we have a random question here. Uh-oh. Where did the chat go? Chat, come back. Uh-oh. Oh, here we are. Okay. Oh, Dom just joined. We'll have Dom join us in a few seconds. Drew Burger King. Ooh, well, interesting comment. Okay. Random question, but if Burger King ever sponsored anyone in NASCAR again in the future, who would they sponsor? Who should they sponsor? Great question. Part of me, I feel like it should be like a Stewart-Haas guy, just because I know the days where they sponsor Tony Stewart. I feel like it should be somewhere in that category. Part of me thinks Cole Custer. I don't know why. Because it goes together. Was that what you were gonna say?
That's who I was gonna go with. Another theory. It has to be a driver who is embodying the dad bod.
Okay,
so it
yes.
has to be a driver who's got a little extra pounds on him. I'm telling you, it looks like Chase Briscoe could be in the running for that soon.
Honestly, you know what? Let's bring Dom. Dom, are you ready?
Now look, I love Chase Briscoe, and I've been a big fan of his since his Arca days. So I feel comfortable saying that a beefy guy getting a beef sponsor.
I love it. Dom, I need to know your opinion on this. What do you think?
You guys are completely missing the most obvious answer.
Oh God, who is
how
it?
can you not have BK sponsor BK?
Okay,
Greg
that's
Keselowski
fair.
has to sponsor Burger King.
All right, valid. I know. Gabe is saying Custer isn't good enough for Burger King, which is sad. But you know, he's not. Maybe not right now.
I think his image and likeness would be awesome on a Burger King ground.
Fair.
Because I agree with you.
Oh, guys, well, let's rank a few more real quick, and then I honestly, if you guys have any more sponsor ideas you want to throw at us, I need to know. That's so much fun, quite honestly. Oh, Evil Jordan Anderson, you made Briscoe. I made a wallpaper on a Briscoe concept I saw on Twitter recently, and it turned out decent. Ooh, tag me in that. I want to see it. All right, let's go. Ooh, we got some more ranking things that we need to address. See, we're struggling with where to go ahead.
Can we rank the RCR boys, please?
Yes. Okay. Yeah. I was going to rank Reddick next, so you're on it. Tyler Reddick. Do you want to go with Reddick first or last, or you want to let's do Dillon first, actually. Austin Dillon, because I honestly don't know. He's clearly not up to par with Tyler Reddick. Clearly not. It's kind of disappointing, honestly. I don't know. I don't know if I'd give him a C or a D. I don't know if I'd give him an F. But what would you give him, Adam?
I'd probably give him a C right now, just because Reddick is outperforming him right now. Seems to have a better grasp on this car. But Dillon, he hasn't been dogging it out in 30th, no man's land. But he also hasn't been running top 10 consistently. So I'd probably go with about a C right now. I feel like I'm gonna have a lot of C's tonight, and not for a different reason.
Oh, you guys, you can't do this to me.
We're not gonna get off rails yet.
Not yet.
The night is young.
Tom, what do you think for Austin Dillon? Do you think he's C-worthy? And I do know that he had a second place finish this year. Gabe pointed that out, but at the same time, it just not. If we're comparing him to his teammate, just not up to par.
I mean, Tyler Reddick is showing what Richard Childress Racing can be when they're at their best. So, I mean, it's I mean, I'm trying to think of a good example, but it's really like if you go back to last year, it's like comparing Kyle Larson to Alex Bowman. It's like you see the full
Yeah,
potential of a Hendrick car, and then you have Alex Bowman, who is just he's got a Hendrick car, but he's not doing what he should be doing with it. So, I think C is fair for Austin just because it's still early, and RCR is also not the most powerful Chevy team in Cup.
right.
So I think C is fair.
Now for
I
Reddick,
also I feel like the pressure of having the number 3 could
oh
yield
yeah.
putting him at D, but then you'd have to say, well, then what about Eric Jones in the 43? And it's just we don't need to go into that argument. So I think C is fine for him.
And then even then, maybe not like the greatest driver ever, but even like an iconic driver, Dale Jr. in the 8. I mean, that could be pressure too, but or William Byron in the 24 is another conversation. So I mean, there's
Mm-hmm.
pressure there, but you got to live up to it if you're going to be in one of those numbers. And for Tyler Reddick, I mean, I would put him in an A category, but he hasn't won a race, nor is he really leading in points. But I made an argument earlier on an episode of Above the Line last week that I'm seeing a young big 3 kind of growing a little bit, just a little bit, because I love to not like create stories, but like there's something there. Getting consistency with at least Chase Briscoe, seeing some really good things out of Chastain, even Suarez, and Reddick. Reddick is kind of the guy switching in and out with Suarez a little bit, but I see something there for Reddick. Obviously, he's going to win. I think Suarez could win. I know we have a comment in the section that says that they would give Suarez a B. I honestly agree with you as well. I think I also would put Tyler Reddick in a B category. Dom, do you guys agree?
Yeah, it's fair. B is fair for Reddick. He's still he's got to get that win.
Yeah.
He's so close, but he has proven the last 2 years that he can get everything and then some out of his car, and that's all you can ask for your driver.
And we also have people wondering where do we think we will see a Reddick win or even a Suarez win? I don't know. Do you guys have any? I think for me, Reddick would be good at the wide tracks. We see him really doing well at the really wide tracks with all these multiple grooves. I think Phoenix. I mean, he did well. Well, he did well at Phoenix this year until he didn't. I think he had a tire issue, right? He was leading that one, or was that Auto Club?
That was Auto Club.
Auto Club, right?
Yeah.
And he did well there. Gabe mentioned Miami. I mean, I think that in the Suarez, I honestly have no clue where we're going to see him win. Maybe a road course if things go correctly.
I got one.
Yeah, go ahead.
Mother's Day weekend, Darlington.
Oh,
Ran strong there last year. Of course, the car doesn't matter, but seems to be a track that he gravitates towards, that likes to eat tires, has a weird, unconventional line. I think the cards might be right for the old number 8 car.
And again, to Adam's point, you just got to get him to a track he's comfortable at.
Yeah.
That's really all it takes. And I think, I was convinced he was going to catch Byron last year in Homestead. So I think if RCR gives him the car again, he could do it. But it's all about right place, right time for a team like RCR. But I think Homestead could be it. I think Michigan could also be a good track for him too.
Oh, that's kind of one I wasn't having on my radar.
Now that the groove is widening out a little bit, you can get a little more racy at it.
You could get that wider arc that he wants.
Yes.
So
honestly,
yeah, I would say I would say my hot take would be Michigan.
I mean, I don't know if that. Okay, honestly, watch him win at Michigan, then we all have to tell Dom that he's right. Watch it happen.
It's tough being the best.
It's so difficult being the best.
Yeah.
Let's get into. Let's see. What about? Because we already have the other Penske guys up besides Joey Logano over here. What are we thinking for Joey? I mean, Dom. I mean, one of your favorite drivers in the
Do
the
I have
NASCAR Cup
the floor?
Series. You have the floor. You have the floor.
Has the floor.
He's not an A.
No.
He's put him. I mean, it's hard to say because I really feel like he has accepted the role as kind of the leader of the Penske group. But with that said, Cindric's already won, and I haven't looked close enough to see if Blaney's outperforming him or not. But I feel like B is safe for him, but I would also not be opposed to putting him at C.
Here's my thing. One of their teammates has a win. Ryan Blaney's been putting up some really good, stage wins, pole positions. Sure, Logano has had some pretty good finishes, but where's that consistency with him? I feel like if we're going to compare everything, and I know this is kind of wonky, like for me, first off, I need to move Corey LaJoie down to a C. B was really high. This was when we first started, just because of that top 5 finish. I feel like honestly, Joey Logano deserves a high C in my opinion, because I'm not seeing anything, remotely around what Blaney is doing.
I want a high C now. It's been so long.
Honestly, because McDonald's, that's the fruit punch that they have, right? High
Yes.
C?
Yeah.
I get that every time. I get that every single time without fail.
Yes. I think C is good for him, though. That's fair.
Wait, why did I not put him there? Okay, there we go. C. Put him at a high C, not a sponsor.
Yet.
Yet. McDonald's, high C, body armor. Always have it with me. I could say multiple more things, but Dr. Pepper. If you want to sponsor us, go sponsor us. That's totally fine.
I'll put my unofficial sponsor up here.
Oh, here we go. Here we go.
There we go.
Oh, there we are. We love the close-up of the face, though. Oh, Eddie, I wish Taco Bell would sponsor my favorite driver, Christopher Bell. Okay, first off, Taco Bell, Christopher Bell, that has to be a thing. First off.
We need to get Keselowski and Burger King together first before that could happen.
Honestly, yeah. Keselowski and Burger King. We need Christopher Bell, Taco Bell. Taco Bell, get back in the sport, please. Please. McDonald's and McDowell, it just makes sense. Kyle Busch or Kurt Busch need to be sponsored by Busch Beer. I'm sorry, Kevin Harvick, things need to change.
Like when he was sponsored by Jimmy John's, with Jimmy Johnson racing as good as he was.
Confused me when I first started off as a fan. I'm like, is this possible? And then me being dumb, I'm like, duh, of course it is. Oh yeah, and Evil Jordan Anderson, you're welcome. Food does sound really good right now. I had spaghetti for dinner last night. Definitely
Evil
didn't
Jordan
satisfy.
Anderson.
Oh, from Twitter. One of the best. All right,
It's just incredible.
Account is thebomb.com. Oh, you know what we should do? Okay, let's rank. Well, I guess since we just did Joey Logano, we should kind of stick within the Penske-ish wheelhouse. Let's go to Harrison Burton with Wood Brothers Racing in the 21 car. So far this season kind of sucks. Not bad,
Wow.
Just isn't
coming out the gate strong.
Ouch.
Kicked the gate open, didn't even start on the gate.
I was about to just say drop an F in the chat for Harrison, but you just went full guns blazing.
Wow.
I'll give him an F. He's got an F. He's not performed really at all. Very quiet. After the flip, I hope it didn't mess with his psyche back at Daytona, because he just seems to be shell-shocked.
Yeah, he was not prepared. He was not prepared for these cars.
Yeah.
He needs to go to an F, I think.
Yeah.
Sorry, dude.
I want to see him do better, and I think he can. Maybe towards the end of the year. Or middle of the year, but right now it's not it. It's just not it. I wanted to do Bubba Wallace while we were talking about McDonald's, but we kind of got sidetracked. But let's bring it up again, because why not? Because we love McDonald's. Bubba Wallace, where are we seeing him? And I think at the same time, we should probably do Kurt Busch here if we're going to compare teammates. What are we thinking?
Adam?
This is like touching a grenade that might or might not be alive, because I feel like they have decent runs, but yeah, I don't know. They seem to be struggling. It feels like I don't feel the positive Bubba vibes going on. Kind of like we always were getting. It's kind of like, well, that's how it goes. On to the next one. So probably, God, I don't know. D for Bubba.
Oh, okay.
Hurt.
Ooh. I kind of agree with you. I hate to say it, but I kind of agree with you. Not compared to Kurt Busch so far this season. I know he struggled a little bit too, but he's done a little bit better than Bubba. He just hasn't had the luck.
Mhm.
I gotta give Bubba a D, quite honestly, and I hate to say it, but Dom, are you on the same page? Are we all on the same page?
I'd put Kurt at a B, but I would definitely put Bubba at a D. Yeah, because I feel like again, I put Kurt's situation as the same as Reddick's. He's proving what you can get out of a 2311 car, but
I can
yeah,
agree with that.
I don't know.
I can agree with
I
that.
would.
The only thing I see though is if we're looking at what we have so far, if we put Kurt Busch ahead of, let's say, Logano, I don't see that as a possibility. I see them right now as equal. So I would still stick with it.
I agree with you. I think Kurt Busch should get a C.
That's a fair point.
And I would agree the same. I was going to bring the same point as you did, Adam. If we're going to compare them to Christopher Bell, Joey Logano, at least in that area, I don't see him performing above them right now. And maybe Christopher Bell some days, depending. But I got to give him probably like in the middle of the C category here.
Well, you do know that C is for Busch.
Okay. All right. Ease up. Ease up. Speaking of Busch, though, let's go to Kevin Harvick, the sponsor of Busch Beer.
C. C.
C.
Put him at C.
Solid C.
Yeah.
Put him at C. Why is Kyle Busch not at a C?
We're gonna do this tonight. Is that what's gonna happen?
If I'm being realistic, Kevin Harvick should not be at C.
No.
The wheels are about to fall.
Realistically, I think like a D. Is that wrong?
Yeah.
Or like a D? Yeah.
A
Because
D.
I don't
D or
think he's
an
been
F.
horrible. He hasn't been an F at all.
That's a D. D, definitely. Cool. D for Delana.
Nice. I like that.
Oh, here we go again.
Let's see who else. Okay, Chris Buescher. That'll be an interesting one actually, because I don't feel like he's outperformed Brad Keselowski this season. So that's where I'm at with him, at least. For me, like kind of like, part of me wants to say a low C or a high D for him. It's because I've been kind of impressed at what he's done so far, even though it's not been the best. Don't get me wrong. Nevertheless.
I'm cool with going D or C. I think there was just so much hype around RFK that everyone was thinking they were just going to somehow blitz the competition. But if you're being realistic, that wasn't going to happen. So I just think for that reason, you should put them at a C. But if you were coming into this season expecting them to dominate, then put them at a D.
Low C.
I'm going to give him a low C. Drew Burger King said I'd say C for Buescher's baked beans. All right.
Buescher's baked beans. That's a good one.
Former sponsor of Chris Buescher.
That is correct.
Horrible.
The bean can.
Yeah.
37.
Gross. Okay, no. I feel like we need to address a comment from Evil Jordan Anderson on Twitter. Are we drunk tonight? I don't drink, so no. I am not.
Not yet. I'm not.
Not yet.
No.
Once we start getting into the Busch content, that'll be pretty far gone.
Then maybe no. I stick with soda and water and body armor. I'm lame, but that's fine. Let's go with who do you guys want to rank next? I'm thinking, you know what? We should complete the SHR group. So let's go to Cole Custer first, then we'll go to Eric Almirola.
F.
Cole Custer, I think F or D, in my opinion.
Probably an F.
Yeah. I mean, well, here's the thing though, He did okay at Coda, and then didn't he like kind of race within the top 5 or top 10 a few weeks ago with Briscoe? Am I wrong? in remembering this?
I don't remember. I know Harvick was up there with
Harvick.
Briscoe
Well,
at
Harvick did.
Phoenix.
Yeah. Okay,
think
I don't
Phoenix was
remember.
SHR all around, minus Almirola, I think.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah, they hit it perfect at Phoenix.
yeah. I would say Custer and Almirola, I think, are D's. They've had their strong moments. Maybe Custer's an F, but I think Almirola has at least shown a little glimpse of light.
That's
Sort
fair.
of.
That's a fair point. So I'm gonna put Custer to F and then Almirola at a D.
Yeah, definitely a low D for Almirola. I would not go above.
One thing that was mentioned in the comments though for Almirola, which this is true, he had that top 10 streak at the beginning of the season.
Yeah.
So part of me feels like he needs to be at a C because of that. Like I'm not. I feel like I gotta agree with that point a little bit. That can't be overlooked. I can look at the. You know, I can look at the point standings right now. Where is he in the point standings? That's a great question that we need to address here, because this could tell us some things. Point standings. Eric, he's 8th in point standings.
Oh, dang.
Yeah, no, and he's above Chase Briscoe, who's won a race. Cindric, who's won a race. He's above Kyle Larson, who has also won a race. Obviously, you know, he's had DNFs and bad luck, but
Man, put him at a B then, honestly.
we need him at a B.
Please.
You know, Eric Almirola, we want to apologize to you.
Why is Chase Elliott an A?
Okay, here's the reasoning. He's leader in points. He's been a little bit more consistent than Larson, in my opinion, and the pit
And Larson's
crew.
just at an A because he has a win, correct?
Yeah, we put our winners in the A category.
Okay.
Which, if we weren't counting on wins, I would definitely move Larson out of that. He's had, what, 2 DNFs now? 1 DNF? 2?
2.
2, yeah. And I don't know. He just has not been good. I don't want to say he lucked into that win because his car was good when it needed to be. And he did have a really good car.
And he also wrecked his teammate.
And he wrecked his teammate. No, yeah, that's the thing. So let's reassess the A category when we're done here, because I'm sure if we're going to take points out of this, we will change things around. Don't you guys worry. Let's get... What?
Time to shake it up.
We're gonna shake it up, because we will be shaking up the A category. I don't think it's gonna stay the way it is. Let's see. Let's look at the comments real quick. Oh, we're disagreeing with Almirola here. Let's see. We're talking about Custer. Oh, if Custer didn't have a good restart at Kentucky, he would be out of a ride. I agree with you, Gabe. That Kentucky win was lucky.
No, he wouldn't be out. He wouldn't be out of a ride because his dad is basically director of competition at SHR. If I know that correctly, or like something with Haas CNC.
Oh, legitimately, really?
He's a high up.
Joe Custer is a major high up in Haas. So that's the reason why Custer's gone up as quick as he has, because he's had sponsorships since day one. His bills are paid. He ain't going nowhere. He'll be at SHR the rest of his career.
So the more you know. Okay, so that's something good to know. It's valid.
Yeah, as long as Gene Haas has a say in a race team, Cole Custer will be on that team.
Okay, well, the more we know.
There you have it. So buckle up for about 20 more years of Cole Custer. It's like Paul Menard.
I want him to do better. Oh my gosh, I really do. Like, I just want him to contend for wins. Do we think that's possible that Cole Custer will contend for a win this year? I mean, just seeing at least how Briscoe's done. Is there a little hope? Can we have a little bit of hope?
No.
No.
You got a better shot at getting Almirola a win before he retires.
Yeah, that's valid. He's been close.
He
doesn't need to go back to Xfinity.
Send him back down and show that he can win an Xfinity title. Because him and it was Christopher Bell dominated 2019, and Reddick won the title. So
yeah, no, it's just sometimes how the chips fall, unfortunately. Let's see. Oh, we were also asked what our favorite track is. That's a good question.
Daytona.
Really? Ooh, explain.
You want me to explain?
Yeah, why Daytona?
Because Daytona is everything. Daytona
Yes.
Daytona is the reason why I became a NASCAR fan. The first race I ever saw on television was the 04 500. That was my first introduction to race cars. And
Aw.
then when I kind of lost interest in racing, I tuned into the 09 500, and that's when I became a fan of Logano. Even though he wrecked out, I was just obsessed with his car. And then when I told myself going into 2012, I'm going to try NASCAR again. I watched the Budweiser Shootout in 2012, greatest race I've ever seen, and the rest is history. So everything goes back to Daytona. And that's why when I kind of phased out, I got mad because they took the Clash away from Daytona. And I
Oh,
was
yeah.
mad when they made it the road course race. I mean, you don't mess with Daytona Speed Weeks. And so to get off my high horse, Daytona
But
is the
Daytona's
reason why NASCAR is what it is today.
Adam, what's your favorite track? I'm curious.
Oh.
I don't know if we've talked about this before or not.
Man. Oh gosh. I'm gonna sound like a homer too. I gotta go with Charlotte. It's the first racetrack I ever went to.
Yeah, me too.
I race at. It's the first one I had a VIP tour with. It's the first one I ever went and actually got to hang out in Steve Burns' RV back at the 2009 All-Star race. Yeah, it's got to be Charlotte. And
Charlotte was also my first track.
They were also bold enough to say, "Hey, let's do a road course on an oval."
Oh God, I love that road course.
Charlotte, it's got to be Charlotte. Now, close second.
I will say.
Yep.
I will say my favorite track to race on video games is the old Atlanta.
Oh.
I love how hard you have to work on that track.
GOAT status right there. The old Atlanta. Yes.
Yeah, I love how hard you have to work on that track. And then, I mean, my favorite, aside from the Daytona 500, if I'm going just for like pure excitement, my favorite race is the Bristol Night Race.
I was going to say, yeah, Bristol Night Race, and then...
So the first Bristol Night Race I watched flag to flag was 2012 when Stewart and Kenseth got into it. And then Hamlin and Carl Edwards went at it for the lead for a good 30 laps, it felt like. And that was just, and it was so good because they used each other up, not in the way they do nowadays, where it was just they were leaning on each other. They weren't banging into each other. They were leaning on each other, forcing each other to go deeper into the turn each time. So, okay, how much farther are you willing to go? How much faster into the throttle are you willing to go? And Hamlin, to quote him, said, "We are winning this effing race. Get out of my way," and went right by Carl Edwards. And that race was just, yeah, it was so great.
I think short tracks have such an unfair disadvantage in the fact that they are such close quarters racing. So it's gonna be exciting. You know, my favorite track, and this has changed. I've always said like Miami, then I'm like, quite honestly, I think it's Martinsville. You have the most exciting storylines going into that race. You have the most drama going into that race. For me, Martinsville is goated. I freaking love it. I love the trophy, the clock. It's just, it's so cool. And the night race for Martinsville for me is like my favorite. I love that. Bristol night race, close second though. Love that. And then I think Martinsville, not Martinsville. Oh my goodness. Homestead would be like my third favorite track. I just love how it can, if you can make it work for you, whatever your racing style is, really, there's multiple grooves. You can stick to the bottom line if you want to. Like, it works. And it's so fun to see all these drivers kind of use that to their advantage and see kind of who comes out on top. Obviously, there's drivers that are really good at Homestead more than others, and that's fine. But like if I'm ranking them in top three, would be Martinsville, then definitely Bristol, and then Homestead. I need to go to Bristol. I've had the chance before, I haven't done it, and I definitely need to go back. We'll be at the 600 though.
Homestead has a special place in my heart, just because that was the first race I actually covered with media, and yeah, just that whole experience was just incredible. And I got to interview Dale Jr. after his last Cup race. So yeah, that whole weekend was beyond surreal.
We need to create,
and that race was so good because it really was like I mean, Yeah, I was a Joey fan going into that race, but I was also like media, just like sitting there like, well, let's just see who wins the title. But it was just so good because it was a nail biter because Truex could not shake Kyle Busch in those final laps. He could not get him off his back. But and then while that was happening, Kyle couldn't get by him. So just to see like JGR thinking, man, Truex needs one bobble and Kyle will be all over him. And Furniture Row is saying we need Kyle to overdrive and just get desperate and just mess up his car. We just need something to and just it was so good. It was such a good finish.
I wish I could be there in person for that. It was
It
so
was a nail
good.
biter. It was a big time nail biter.
I gotta
Next
say,
time,
my top three, it's Charlotte, and then honorable mention has to be Darlington because that's technically my track.
Yeah.
But it's farther than Charlotte from where I live. But Darlington always is just like I always liked the Mother's Day weekend race. I know that was a newer tradition towards the mid to late 2000s. But it's cool because you got to see Darlington in a different way because it might not have been as hot and just god awful.
Not as slick.
Yeah, not as slick. It's got a little more grip. So yeah, that track, and then Old Phoenix. The original. The Old Phoenix, one of the best races at that track, and one of my probably top 5 favorite races was the spring 2011
Gordon.
Race Gordon won that race on the last ride on the old pavement before they ripped it up. So that's definitely one of my favorite races for a classic race and as a track too.
And that was the one race where you could kind of see Jeff Gordon knowing I need to show everyone that I can still do this because he was riding a 66 race winless streak going into that race, and Kyle Busch was in the lead, and he did what he normally doesn't do, and he got right to his bumper. He rammed him.
Yep,
moved him right out of the way, and just that's not a Jeff Gordon move, and that kind of set the tone for okay, he means business this year. Like he knows that Jimmy Johnson just won 5 in a row. He now is in front of Jeff for championships. It's time to go. So that was a really, really impressive race from him.
The old bean counter on the win thing wasn't helping him either with that losing streak.
No.
Jimmy was coming.
Yeah.
We need to do a track tier list. I should have put that together for tonight.
Also, that race had it had a big ass crash on the backstretch.
It did.
This thing was so gnarly because you could tell, oh my gosh, this is just ridiculous. It took like 20 cars out.
Yeah, Vickers got hooked.
Yeah,
Vickers got hooked.
Yes.
And just turned straight into oncoming traffic. And I think about 11, 12 cars got piled up in the back
on the
dog leg.
It didn't fan out or anything because there's grass where the old dog leg was.
Yeah, it was just there. All you had was the racetrack, and Vickers was the racetrack.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, that was I remember that wreck. That was nasty.
When did the wreck happen? Like, how far into the race was it?
It was early.
Oh, really? Oh, God.
It was like
long into it.
I think they were maybe 100 laps in, maybe.
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
Yeah, it was like it was right on a restart too because they were still double file.
Dang.
And Vickers got hooked going into the dog leg, and I think McMurray was in it, and Travis Kvapil.
He just destroyed his
car.
Hammered.
I remember this because they were showing the replay. Darrell Waltrip was saying the nose on these cars are so strong. As Kvapil goes in, and the whole nose gets ripped off the car.
It's like, never mind. Oh my God!
Love when commentary backfires.
There was an unprotected wall on the inside where the grass was because it did not give. It ate everything that touched.
Oh my gosh!
Reminiscent on the good old days.
The good old days of NASCAR.
Hard to think that was 11 years ago. Oh God!
Don't say that.
Jeez.
Dude, I remember the 2011 Auto Club 400 like it was yesterday.
Yep.
When Harvick chased down Kyle and Jimmy on those final three. It was just like he had another cylinder in his car. It was just it didn't make sense how quick he was in those last laps.
Was that the race where Harvick talked about the golden horseshoe up Jimmy's butt?
That was the year before.
That was the year before. Okay. Yes.
Yeah.
The golden horseshoe.
Yeah.
The elusive golden horseshoe of Jimmy and Chad.
Right.
It was so sad to just see it go over the years, just them not, and then it was just pain to just not see him win the last few years.
Good old days. Good old days. Anyways, back to today.
Back to the record.
I put Ty Dillon at an F. I don't think we don't need to talk about that. We don't need to talk about that.
So Ty Dillon's an F. No, that's
no explanation.
That's fair.
Let's see. Todd Gilliland, I would maybe an F as well.
It's not even fair because he wasn't even ready.
And that's my thing with him. Like, he wasn't ready. He was moved up too soon. I mean, if you have a good shot, you're going to take it, but just not going to be able to perform to the best of his ability because he skipped the Xfinity Series. He skipped it.
Completely leapfrogged it. Yeah.
So really not fair to him, but it has to be. And I know some of these guys, we don't see a lot on our television broadcast, so ranking them's going to be difficult. They're probably going to be lower in the tiers. So, like, I mean, more so, like, I just feel bad, Like, I don't want to give somebody an F, but also, they're also not in top tier equipment. They're not going to be racing like the top 20 every week. So, at least we can probably. Well, let's look at Stenhouse real quick. Like, super speedway races he's been good at. He's been. I mean, yeah. I don't know, like, I feel like a C for Stenhouse. Maybe.
Who are they? Who is JTG affiliated with? Are they with RCR? Or are they Hendrick?
I
think they're RCR.
No.
It's flip-flop every couple of years.
That's why I'm confused. Let's see.
I don't know that one.
Because I mean, when AJ was with them, they were RCR.
Let's see. I don't know what I'm gonna. No, I'm not seeing anything. Oh, currently has a technical alliance with Hendrick Motorsports. Wikipedia. Okay. Do we trust Wikipedia? Do we want to trust it?
Has college journalism taught you nothing, Taylor?
Come on, Taylor.
I don't trust
us. That is not a source.
I don't trust that one.
We will not accept Wikipedia as a source.
Fail out of college.
So my follow-up question to that would be, where is he in the points?
Yeah.
Oh, great question. I know he's doing better than Denny Hamlin. Pretty much everyone is. Or is he? Hold up. No. Hold on. Oh, no, he's doing worse than Denny Hamlin. Sorry. Okay, my bad.
Okay, so
my bad.
So the fact that Denny Hamlin is struggling to finish races and Ricky Stenhouse is still behind him in the points, I think that warrants an F.
I think that easily warrants an F.
An F. I would agree.
Is the measuring stick for the rest of this?
It may have to be. And the thing that disappoints me the most about Stenhouse, I mean, I know this is now 10 years ago, but he's a 2-time Xfinity Series champion. Like, he's proven that he can do this. He's won in Cup twice. It's just, I don't know. I don't know what happened. I just don't get it. I really don't get it.
Yeah, he's a mystery to me. I at least want him to win, like, a super speedway race, at least just to get a win, like, sometime soon. But no, not where I think he could be. And I don't really know what that case is.
I think the pandemic didn't help for him because, remember, going into 2020, he started on pole for the Daytona 500. Broke the Hendrick streak. That shocked everybody. And I felt like they kind of set the tone that, okay, this is a resurgence year for Stenhouse. Like, he just left Roush because nothing was working there. So let's go to JTG. Let's start fresh. And he started very strong. And then when they came back from the break, he just completely lost it. So
he was the first coming off of turn 2 at Darlington in the first.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's not. It's just hard because I set the bar so high for him because he's won Xfinity twice.
Yeah.
So I don't know. It's just hard.
I think for me, let's look. I think if we're going to talk Xfinity, let's talk Justin Haley a little bit. I mean, hasn't really done much with the Kaulig car this year, if I'm going to be honest with you. I mean, really
But
good
how much
Xfinity.
how much is that
much-
being Kaulig not having the car? You know what I mean?
And that's my question. I mean, because we've seen. Well, then to be fair, I mean, obviously this is a road course, so we're looking very differently. But AJ can drive in the number 16, who doesn't run every weekend, or he doesn't run in every weekend, and he can contend for a win at a road course. Like I said, it's a road course, but I mean, obviously they're able to get him a good car.
Again, that's AJ's wheelhouse, though.
And that's
I mean,
the
he made JTG cars competitive at Watkins Glen every single year. He put JTG cars on pole at Sonoma like it was expected.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, that's what he is. That's what he lives and breathes. When he went to Penske, I mean, he went to Penske just to run their nationwide cars in 2013.
Yeah.
He won Road America. He won Mid Ohio. It's just that is his wheelhouse. That's like putting Marcus Ambrose in a petty car. It's like, yeah, he'll be midfield, but you put him at the Glen at Sonoma, he will be untouchable.
He'll be fine.
So it's you can't compare Justin Haley to AJ Allmendinger in that aspect because it's a whole different breeding ground.
So are we gonna give him an F?
No,
I don't think that's fair. I don't think that's
either,
fair.
but like I don't know. Where is he in points?
I would put him at a D because we still don't know what Kaulig can produce.
And he is actually ahead of Denny Hamlin in points too, if we're basing it off of this.
There you have it.
So D. I'm like, F seems kind of harsh. I don't want to do that to Haley.
I think D is harsh.
It was harsh.
No, I think a D is.
I think a D is harsh. Okay.
Yeah. Can I voice? Hello.
Yeah.
Hi.
Go ahead.
Adam, you have the floor.
You have the floor, sir.
I feel completely indifferent with you guys because I feel like Haley's actually been pretty competitive. He does not have the results, though. That would be a reason to give him a D. However, if we're looking at performance, I feel like he's been decent. Not great, not good, but decent. A passing grade of a C. But if we're looking at finishes, we'll have to stick with a D, I guess. I don't know. I just...
I
this
get
one makes
you.
me want to hit my head. It's hard to say, God, a D, definitely not an F, but a C might just be a little too much. I don't know.
I get you on that one.
I think
what the Busch Series is for, Adam. That's what the Busch Series is for. When you don't know, just put him in the Busch Series.
You're going to move him to a C.
Oh no, we're gonna keep him at a D.
Yeah, keep him at a D.
Yeah, I think probably a D is solid.
So for the rest of these guys,
here's the thing: I can see him easily shooting from a D to a C, maybe even a B by the end of the season.
I think we're
gonna continue to go. I think they got nothing better to do but trophy hunt and keep on building on that program.
That's what Kaulig does. They trophy hunt. They're good at it too. They're good at it. The rest of our guys here, I really don't know. I mean, obviously we have McDowell. But then we have Cody Ware, Josh Bilicki, BJ McLeod. Not sure at all what to do. And granted, yeah. And so probably what are we thinking for McDowell here?
A D.
Your F, D. Well, has he outperformed Denny Hamlin if that's our benchmark?
Oh.
That's our question. 25th in points. Denny Hamlin's 22nd. McDowell has 1 top 10, though. Denny Hamlin has 0 top 10s.
There you go.
Put him
There
in a
we
D. D never looked so good.
Here, Kyle Busch, I feel like I need to move him out of an F. I feel like I was being harsh.
No, keep him at an F.
What? He has 3 top 10s, 1 top 5.
he should have a win by now.
Well, that's valid. If we're gonna compare by
The
Kyle Busch
thing-
standards,
Yeah, I was going to say, for Kyle Busch standards, this is a horrible start to his season.
Yes.
I'm at least gonna move Denny Hamlin down. Okay, we'll do that. And then I think McLeod, Bilicki, and where are we thinking Fs? And I feel like it's a little unfair, but that's my thing.
But again, it's like, if you hate to do it, but I mean, you're comparing them to the competition.
And that's the thing. But here's the thing: Ware and McLeod are above Brad Keselowski in points right now.
All right, then put them at high Fs.
High Fs. What did
I'd
I
put
say?
Cody probably no.
Yeah.
I'm not even gonna state what I think I should say, but I'm not gonna.
I'm right there with you, Adam. I
Don't
know
do
exactly
it.
what you're thinking, and I agree with you fully.
Oh
Don't.
no! It's not what you think. That would actually go for Bilicki because technically he does run the Xfinity Series, which is technically.
Okay, fellas.
But I'm not gonna do that.
Don't do it.
No, definitely an F, but put his head above Keselowski because come on, man, what the hell?
And then Bilicki? Where is Bilicki?
Isn't Bilicki part-time in Cup?
You might be right.
Oh, he's void then.
Void. Bilicki, I'm sorry, we're not
Back to
going
the
to
Busch series.
You get to be.
Super Busch series. But this is our ranking of the drivers so far this season. Obviously, I think we need to revisit this midway through the season. I might do this when I'm on the road. At the 600, if that's not really midway, but it's somewhere far way down the road. But this is who we have now. I won't go through all the names because it's a lot of drivers. But let us know if you agree. Let us know if you don't. Is there another tier list that you guys want us to do in the comments or anything that you guys can think of? I know the tier list website has a lot. We could probably get through one more small one before we call it a night. Well, I don't know. What are you guys thinking?
Well, while they're thinking, I'd like to pose an interesting point.
Oh no!
No, so
okay.
it has to deal with what you're thinking it is, but not in this perspective.
Okay.
And Adam, you may know the answer to this question. Why did they remove the term Grand National from what is now the Xfinity Series? Because I find it so difficult to when I think of former champions, when I think Jimmy Johnson, I mean, yes, he's a Cup champion, and it's easy to say because there's no branding now. But when it was Monster, Sprint, Nextel, Winston, you're a Cup champion. In the Truck Series, Camping World, Gander, Craftsman, whatever you want, you're a Truck champion. But with the other, it's Tyler Reddick's a two-time Xfinity champion, but I consider Dale Jr. a two-time Busch champion. I consider Clint Boyer a nationwide champion. I consider Chase Elliott a nationwide champion.
And how's back
to back nation? But why can't we go back? Why can't we just say that they're Grand National champions?
That's an interesting point.
And I feel like that also adds a little bit more intrigue to it if you call it the Xfinity Grand National Series.
It sounds more grand.
And
long story short.
And they race nationally.
So
I don't know.
is it just for advertising? Shorter the name, the easier it is to remember, or less of a mouthful? Better logo?
But I see what Dom's saying.
That?
I see what you're saying.
Even when it was Busch Grand National, they still called it the Busch Series.
Yeah. Well, heck, when they called it the Nationwide Series, we called it the Old Busch Series.
Yeah.
I was not on board with calling it the Nationwide Series for the longest time.
I grew up on it being the Nationwide Series, so it was a little bit easier for me to accept.
Sorry. I'm old.
No, it's okay.
Listen,
listen, I still miss it being called the Nationwide Series, so I know how you feel about it being the Busch Series.
I tell you though, I never did enjoy the Monster Energy NASCAR Cup Series.
No.
That was
I did not either.
much.
I did not either.
I did like getting free Monster Energy at the racetrack, though. That was fun. I will say that.
When I think it was the same with Monster, but whatever energy drink sponsored Kyle, they always had a whole cooler at his hauler, free to the public. Yeah, it was always stocked.
Red Bull Racing had the best fan day experiences, though. When it was race week in Charlotte, oh my God, let me tell you, they had wasn't Travis Pastrana. They had another Red Bull sponsored Supercross driver or motocross guy who was out doing like flips and stuff in their parking lot. They had like
I'm trying to think of who it could have been.
Bull pagoda. They had. This is where I had Red Bull sorbet for the first time in my life.
Oh God!
Yes,
that sounds bad.
It was so good.
That sounds horrible.
It hurts so good.
No.
And I mean, all the free Red Bull you could have. As a matter of fact, I think me and my stepdad, we probably drank about like 4 or 5 of them each. And we also got the little cups that came with it for like they would pour your drink. They would mix it.
So, funny story. I went to the Daytona 500 in 2016, and that was Danica's first year with Nature's Bakery. And they had people representing them, passing out free samples so people could taste their product and learn more about them. And my uncle just kept going back and forth between the two people without them knowing, and walked out of there with about 11 fig bars.
Oh God!
So, yeah, it was a good time. So every time we talk about Daytona, we always bring that up because it was just so fun. He just kept taking fig bars.
Somebody's got to eat, man.
Yeah, I guess.
Fig bars are gross.
Oh boy, what is this?
They're so gross. This we're gonna do something non-NASCAR. Just
boy.
because. Why not? At the request. We're gonna rank some fast food chains.
Oh God!
My goodness.
So
are you prepared for controversy?
Yes.
Gotta get.
Because here's the
I
thing.
haven't even eaten at some of these places.
Well, and the best thing about that is there's a never had category.
Oh, this. Where's Del Taco?
We have a visitor.
Oh, there it is.
Hold on, we have a special guest on the screen.
Yes.
Everyone say hello.
Hello. Dog. Oh my goodness.
This is
This
is Merida, otherwise known as Tiny, otherwise known as Cat Dog.
Merida. Hi, Merida.
She's being all kinds of tiny.
She's like, Dom, put me down. Oh my gosh.
Were you watching too much Brave? Is that why she has the name?
So actually, so we got her with that name. You know, my girlfriend got her with that name already, and she just kept it. But it fits her. She acts like a queen.
The amount of sass that some dogs have is incredible.
Oh my gosh, you don't even know. You have no idea. All right, I'm ready for this. I'm ready to completely destroy this tier list and just make people hate me.
Okay.
Bring it on.
So
who's first?
We haven't eaten there and people in the comments want to chime in, I will allow it. If you can vouch for this restaurant so well that I can like taste the food, I say it's good. All right, I think first things first.
And just so you know, all the places that we've never had, when Taylor comes to Charlotte for the 600, we will be trying all of these restaurants.
I will be so sick. Because
we will be grading all of them.
I live in Ohio. I've only had like Ohio restaurant food. And I mean, only thing that we've had on vacations when I've gone to like the Carolinas or Florida is probably like Chick-fil-A.
This is going to be hard though, because there's so many different like food styles that I would put at the best. So we'll have to make like the best for chicken, the best for burgers, the best.
That's the thing. Because chicken is a whole debate. Fun fact about me. I strive to try chicken wings from wherever I go. Like I just have this list in my head of like some of the best chicken wings. And I will say
It's
I'm
like
lame.
Barstool with pizza. That's cool.
Pretty much. Like, I'm a little bit lame in the fact that I don't do any really, like, spicy sauces, so I stick to just the classic barbecue. So I have a list
That's
in my
fine.
brain of just, like, even, like, small town restaurants that I've been to, ones here where my college is, of just, like, where the wings are the best. So I know my chicken. But
This is gonna take forever.
we'll be fine. We'll be good. So let's actually
Alright,
look at
let's
this
go.
list. If there's ones that we've never had before, let's name them right now. Let's get those out of the way. Baja
Never had
Fresh, have we
that.
had that?
No, not Baja Fresh.
Had that.
This one?
Yes.
I've never had Whataburger. I've never had
Checkers.
Pollo Loco. I've never had that.
Oh God. Wait, hold on. The list.
I've
Where are we on the list?
I've never had Checkers.
I've never had Checkers either.
Never
I
had
hate to say
Firehouse
this as an
subs.
Ohio person. I've never had Checkers either. Firehouse? Okay, I have had Firehouse. Have we had Cookout?
Okay.
I
I have had Cookout.
oh
You
my
have?
God! What kind of a question is that?
I haven't.
Oh God, Taylor, we're
She
hitting.
doesn't. Adam, she doesn't know. They don't
I
believe in
don't
that stuff in
know.
Ohio.
Doesn't know the secret of the trade.
That's why I found the light and I left the state.
Oh my God. Wait, A&W,
I've
has
never-
anyone had that?
I've had A&W.
Have. I feel like a bad Ohioan because I know Chick-fil-A's in Ohio. I know A&W's in Ohio. I am just not as adventurous
I've never
as I thought
had
I was.
Boston Market, even though I could have had the chance to. I've never had it.
I've had it.
I've never had Churches.
Polo
I've never had
Loco, I have.
churches. You
I
have?
haven't had Pollo Loco.
No.
Oh, okay. I haven't. Okay.
What
Five
is
Guys can vouch for that.
Jolly Bee. What is that?
I have no clue. I don't know if I don't know what that is.
I've never had that.
You guys have had Jolly Bee. Let us know. I'm curious.
Noodles?
Have y'all ever had Jack in the Box?
No.
Yes.
Oh,
Yes,
okay.
yes.
Oh, okay. All right. So we'll keep that.
PDQ?
Never had that.
I had it one time in Florida. It's a Florida.
Okay.
Okay.
Penn Station. I've never
Not
had.
that. It's not
I've
that
had Penn
good.
Station. I've had Penn
Okay.
Station. Taco whatever Cabana. I don't have my glasses on.
It's
Cabana?
Bell. It's pronounced Bell. Taco Bell.
No. This one, the pink one, the pink one.
No.
Oh my
No.
God.
I've never had.
I would never mispronounce Taco Bell, so help me. Oh my goodness.
I've never had In-N-Out.
I
have you
have.
had one? You have. Okay, cool.
All right.
Zaxby's I've had.
I've never had Moe's.
Moe's. Oh, you have.
Bro, Moe's is where it's at.
Is it? Though? I've
Um,
never had Wawa.
I have.
Wawa subs are. Well, you know what? I'm gonna hold my comment till we get to the review.
So let's get started. I'm sure there's some in here that we haven't had, but we'll get to them when we do. A&W, one of you've had it. What do you think?
D. It's nothing
Okay.
special. The root beer's phenomenal. That's what keeps it from an F.
I will say, when I was a kid, I used to love their root beer all the time, and then it made me feel sick. So I haven't really actually had root beer since I was a kid.
So me and my old
depressing.
neighbor used to mix their root beer and cream soda together, and it was
Oh,
fantastic.
good.
Dang.
Oh
Yeah,
my gosh.
It was killer. So try that at home. So D for A&W. Next.
Arby's.
So Arby's is based in my hometown.
Okay, and I've had Arby's before too.
So I'll give it a C because
I'm with you.
It's not the. It's like it's one of those things. Like, okay, I guess we're getting Arby's because this is the only option and it'll work. But
I'm with you.
there are so many places better than it.
I will say Arby's milkshakes are really good. I will say that.
They
have that
are.
going.
They are though, and that makes me angry.
I know,
Because
the fries
it
are
doesn't make
okay.
sense.
Now listen,
Adam,
y'all. Listen.
You move it up
Oh
though.
boy. Oh boy.
It's B because one, you can get a 2 for $6 fish sandwich. Their fish sandwich is balling. It's like this freaking big. Like
All
the
right, B.
fish
Put it
fillet.
on B. Put Arby's on B.
Fine.
Their listen. Their nuggets are so underrated. They're actual like white, like it's white meat. It's not weird pink slime. It's
Ew.
legit. It's legit. No, it's good. It's the good stuff. It's not the weird crap you get at Burger King or McDonald's or wherever the hell. It's good.
What if we like that crap? What if we love it?
We'll get there. Hold your horses. We'll
We'll
get there.
when we get there.
We'll get there when we get there.
Bojangles. What are we thinking about Bojangles? Have we had it?
B.
B for Bo, baby.
All right.
Cherry biscuit at Bojangles.
Boston Market.
I've
Adam,
never
you've had
had
it?
Yeah, I'd give it an F. It's not that good. It's kind of
Well done.
it's too well done.
So I will say Burger King, I've gotten reacquainted with it this past year. And their burgers are actually really good.
Why is there not an A and
It's
then
just
the
the
best?
that bothers me.
Yeah.
Add an A because then
Add an
put Burger King at B, but I just want to know that there's a level before the best.
Dom, I'm
But
gonna hurt both you guys with Burger King then.
Why? What are you saying?
I gotta give it an F.
Oh, come on. No, Burger King.
No.
Dude, listen, Burger King is it has its moments where it's like, where have you been? Why did I forget
Yes.
about you?
No. Okay, the Burger Kings across the border down here in South Carolina are not all that good then. I guess Dom, you got spoiled by the Charlotte Burger Kings. But no,
The Ohio ones are good too.
Exquisite.
No, they're terrible, god awful.
All right, well then
Not having
let's balance it out and put it at a C.
Oh, that hurts. Okay, fine. I will say, I am vouching for Cane's. Cane's is like the best.
Put
You
it,
guys
is-
had
put it at a
Cane's?
B.
Cane's is
What?
an A.
Okay, yeah, okay, put it at an A. That's fair.
A.
It will be at an A.
Because it is better than Bojangles.
Hot take: Cane's is better than Chick-fil-A. I will say that
Hell yes.
wholeheartedly.
Hell,
I agree.
yes, absolutely.
I agree.
Their sauce is second to none. It is so good.
It's not
Cane's,
the
you're doing
best,
it
though.
right.
not
We
the best,
agree in
though.
the comments as well. Oh, it's one of the best. Carl's
It's not the
Jr.
best, though.
Carl's Jr. Carl's Jr.
Carl's
Have you had
Jr.
that?
is also Hardee's, so it goes both ways.
D.
All right.
Giggity.
Giggity. Now now hold on. Let me debate. Let the fat man
Okay.
debate. They're fried.
The doctorate in fast food has the floor.
Oh my god.
Funny though, I don't eat a whole lot of it. Now my body might look a different way for it, but no, I don't. Carl's Jr. / Hardee's fries freaking slap hard.
Ooh.
They are easily C above a D.
Their burgers underwhelm me though, and their burgers are not better than Burger King.
Their fries are better than McDonald's.
We'll put it at a low C.
We haven't ranked McDonald's yet, Adam.
No,
I know that.
we will get that. We will get there, and I will fight for McDonald's life when we get there.
Who's next?
All right, who we got to put on that?
Chick-fil-A.
F.
Whoa,
Too salty.
that's a hot take.
Chicken's too salty. They never give you enough pickles. You can please, yes, ma'am, no, ma'am, my pleasure, all you want, but when it comes down to the actual, it's an F.
I put Chick-fil-A at a B because I think it's better than Bojangles, but not better than Cane's.
I think I would put Chick-fil-A honestly at a C. So we're across the
fine.
board here.
Fine, put it at a C. I don't care. Bush series.
Fine. Chick-fil-A is going in the C for the Bush series, folks. I'm gonna put it above Carl's Jr. Why not? We have a Bojangles should be at an A.
Well, that's incorrect. Moving on.
No, look, chicken biscuits are easily an A, but everything else is about
Who said it should be at an
A. We have Joe. Oh, hey Joe, what's up?
I'm gonna teach Joe something that my brother taught me, and it's how the political system works in this planet. And it's that everyone has an opinion and they're fully entitled to it, but you're wrong and I hate you for it.
We are joking.
Yes, of course.
We are
Absolutely.
joking.
No, I understand the argument because Bojangles does have a massive following, but
I've
not
never
better
had
than
it.
Cane's. It's just not better than Cane's. I've had them both. It's not better than Cane's.
I vouch for that. Bojangles is definitely a name piece, but when it comes down to the chicken biscuit itself, the Cajun,
It's like McDonald's.
the Cajun filet chicken biscuit is an A, but everything else is B or less.
All right, what's next?
Chipotle. I love Chipotle.
The best.
Chipotle is my
Yeah.
life. The best?
The best for Mexican food.
Okay. Oh yeah, if we're gonna break it up into categories, it is the best for Mexican food for sure. Is it? If we're looking overall, though, is it better than Cane's? It's hard to rank the two, but like, do
Yes.
we really?
Is my microphone on? Ahem.
Is your mom a Chipotle lover or hater?
No, is my microphone on? I gave it an F.
Oh, yikes. Okay. Oh, yikes. Oh, I thought you said your mom. I was like, what?
I 1,000% disagree with that.
Oh, comments, help us with Chipotle.
I've eaten Chipotle 3 times. 3 times in my life. Food
The
poisoning?
comments don't like Chipotle either.
Food poisoning. 3
Oh,
times.
no way.
Yep.
All 3 times?
Hand to God.
Put it at a C.
We'll put it at a C. Low C. Because I've had good experiences with Chipotle. The first time I walked into the restaurant, I was like, I don't know what the crap I'm doing. And we were like, hey, this is the first time being here. The lady, like, literally welcomed us like we were in Disney World. She's like, welcome to Chipotle. We'll make you whatever you want. And like gave us the grand tour. It was ridiculous. But a good experience. So we'll put it at a C.
Yeah, for stomach's sake, please.
Let's do Churches. I've never had Churches.
Never had it.
Adam, you never had it?
I've had it. Dom, you actually probably can try it. They're based out of Atlanta.
Oh.
That don't mean nothing.
Fun fact for it.
that don't mean nothing.
I'd probably say a D, but it's been so long. You know what? Put it in
If you're like you're the same.
If you're
way, I'm the same way
hesitating
with A&W, just put it at D.
Maybe just never had, because I think the last time I had Church's chicken, I may have been like 9 or 10.
Let's put it at never had. We are getting comments B for Churches, so I'm gonna say like we've never had it, but if you guys have had it, you guys are saying it's a B. I will take your word for it. Cookout. So one of you've had Cookout.
Oh,
Adam, you lead the way on this one, bud.
Oh God, I'm missing something.
Oh, let me stretch a little bit for this one.
So the reason, so let me start with this. Because you'll understand. I put it at a B.
Okay.
Because I can't put it at an A because its menu is just incredibly complex for me.
It's super complex in the way that you order. You know what? I don't even want to say how you order or what it's called. I want to just surprise you when you come for the 600.
Oh my God, I'm so excited. I'm going to be treated to such good food.
Yes.
You're not going to be able to use the restroom for about a month.
Oh my God. Oh goodness. All right, so where are we putting Cookout?
A B.
A B, okay. I don't know if you cut out or not.
I think he did briefly.
Yeah. We'll put it at a
You're
B.
good,
Everyone's saying that it deserves an A or a B, and I trust if I'm getting this
I
from
would
you
put
guys and from the comments.
I would put it at a I would put it at a B. It's really good, but I've had better.
Okay. Well, we'll keep it
But
there
it
then.
is very good.
Let's go to this is a fun fact. Because I've never been out of the United States. I would love to, but I just haven't. But in Mexico, there's only McDonald's, BK, KFC, Domino's, DQ, and Pizza Hut. Every one of those are mid. Thank you, Leonardo, for the information. I had no clue. Also,
well.
Dairy Queen. Is Dairy Queen in this? Because I will vouch for Dairy Queen.
It better be. It better be.
If it's not, I will be disappointed. Thank God it's here. It's here. Okay, cool.
Who's next?
Culver's. Okay, have you guys had Culver's? Because I have.
Yes.
Yes.
A.
Go ahead.
A.
A?
I'd
give it a B.
I'd
Okay,
give it. Nah, I'd put it at the same level as Cookout. I'd put it right with Cookout.
Okay,
They are so evenly matched. You can't put them.
Oh, my thing is I've never had Cookout, but with Culver's, it's such a childhood experience for me. One, because I would always go with my grandparents, like every time we would visit. But also, it's like comfort food whenever I have it. Like it reminds me of home.
Think about your exact order that you get at Culver's. Just think about it, process it, put it in your mind, put it in your taste buds. Now slap the Cookout logo on it.
Oh, so like same thing.
Yeah.
Oh, all right, we'll rank them out of D.
The thing that Culver's has Cookout beat with is they have pretty good cheese curds.
Matt, what's up? Matt joined the chat. Their cheese
Matt
curds are very
Decent?
good. Yes.
Cheese.
Man.
My man!
Man. Hi, Matt. Oh, Jake joined the chat as well. Culver's is a solid B. It's not that good in Georgia. That's unfortunate. So maybe just not. You guys aren't getting good Culver's outside of Ohio, which is unfortunate. Del Taco, have we had that?
Del Taco, yes.
Oh, all right. And
Solid C.
you were so excited about that. And you're like, it's a C.
All right, Del Taco. Here we go. Yeah, give him a C
Well,
for the
here's
Busch
the
series.
The one really good thing about Del Taco is you don't have to just get Mexican-inspired food. They also have burgers and fries.
That's valid. Oh, wait, what?
Yes, and I'll be honest, the crinkle fries they're pretty ballin'. This was actually part of my post-game ritual when I worked for the Arizona Rattlers. Is we'd hit up Del Taco after the games before we had to do game film breakdown, and we would just probably buy like $30 or $40 worth of food for me, a couple other dudes, just a bunch of guys being dudes.
I was just gonna say.
It's good times. But yeah, no,
That's
Del
great.
Taco, it's good. It's better than Taco Bell, but it's not above Cookout. If Cookout's my benchmark, it's not above
Yeah,
Cookout.
right. That's fair.
Denny's.
F. F for
F,
D.
yeah, I'm with you on it. I'm with you on that one. No argument. Domino's.
That's
It's
one of
been years.
That's one of those places that you wake up in the morning like, how did I get
yeah.
here?
It's like that in Waffle House and IHOP are like exactly
3
same.
grand slams. How do I not remember this? That's Denny's.
Oh God. Yeah, Denny's is an automatic F.
Yeah.
Yes.
Domino's.
Domino's, I put it in F because it's just really bad pizza.
Probably an F.
Either
I haven't
F
had
or
it in
D.
years, and there's a reason. I'm gonna put it at an F.
Okay,
Dairy
the best
Queen?
for the next one.
The best.
The best.
The
best.
Adam,
You highly.
No
cannot
questions
argue with
asked.
us.
It's the best.
Where else can you get a basket of French fries and chicken strips, and then also get a Blizzard? Hell yes, that's going to
Exactly.
the best.
Dairy Queen, please sponsor me, please.
DQ.
All right, here's my hot take. The best Blizzard to have.
Okay,
Blizzard.
M&M's Blizzard is
It's-
pretty good. I
it
like
is
the classic Oreo.
Either that or Reese's. Those are my two go-tos.
Ooh, that's good.
I got to go with the Heath Bar Blizzard.
Okay, everyone hates on Heath bars. They're so good.
It's like, do they even make those anymore? That would be
Wait, give me 1 second.
At the
Dom. I'm
register.
gonna run down to the cupboard. I got like a whole sack of them.
They're one of my favorite candy bars. Not gonna lie, so good.
It's such an old-fashioned candy, yet it's so tasty.
I know, and because it's the toffee. The toffee's really good.
Next up, Firehouse. I
Um,
never had Firehouse.
Adam, have you?
I have. Their subs are not very big, so just that alone, I got to give it an F.
I've had better subs from Jimmy John's, quite honestly. Subway's debatable. I'm gonna give Firehouse for me a D. They're still not that bad of subs, but
Firehouse. That's
Their
fair.
quality is good, and you can buy a pickle barrel if you want. So
which is the best, quite honestly.
Yeah. absolutely.
So then, do I give him a C? Do we give him a C because of that? Because
Nah, I'll leave them there.
okay, I'm gonna put them there.
I mean, yeah, go on.
Okay, Five Guys. I have to give that an A. That's me. Do we not agree? Have you guys never had Five Guys?
Adam, go ahead.
No, Adam.
I got to give it a D. Mm-mm.
No.
It's got to be a D or lower. I mean,
that hurts. Why?
you can give me a sack full of French fries, but it's not gonna undermine a good solid. I'm not even gonna say the word from Cookout.
Okay. Fine. Dom, do you have an opinion here?
I do have an opinion, but
Oh,
I'm just,
God.
I can't believe a Five Guys burger is the closest thing to heaven on earth as you can get.
Thank you.
Put
I think
it
it's
at the
good.
best, or I will leave the chat.
I
But
guess
please-
I'm picky.
I love Five Guys burgers. I don't know if I'd give it the best, but I'd give it a B or an A. Will we suffice with an A, Dom?
Dom, putting
Fine, I'll
above.
put it at the best.
Oh,
It will not go above DQ.
Give it an
Nothing
A.
beats DQ.
Give it an
okay.
A.
Okay, A.
Oh.
DQ is God tier. I will say you're getting a lot of love in the comments, though, Dom, for your opinion on this.
It's because it's the truth.
For IHOP, are we
So
sticking with the same theory as Denny's or no?
I just went there last week. It was my first time ever there, and it was everything I expected it to be. So
an F?
if we're all on the same page, we can put it in F.
Yep. Not magical. In-N-Out. I've never been there. Never had the experience, nor with Jack in the Box.
Adam, you have the floor because I've never had this.
Or my first ever In-N-Out burger was in 2019. My girlfriend's parents took me there as a gift because I had never been, so they wanted to break my In-N-Out V card. Not only did I break my V card, but I got the quadruple stacked burger from In-N-Out.
God.
A mountain of meat.
They had to take 2 cows out for him.
Yes. God bless them. That was a cake burger.
God bless them.
Oh my God.
And then to top it off, a wonderful off the secret menu, a Neapolitan shake.
Oh, that's good.
Put that at a solid B.
B, okay.
At a B, interesting. I love how he hypes.
I know, and then he just undersells it,
and then gives him like a B or a C.
This was the best food I've ever
a-
had. The burger was second to none. I'm giving it an F. Is basically what Adam's ranking system is.
You would be a horrible car salesman. It's like, thanks for coming into Hendrick Chevy. You know, this Camaro, I tell you, I test drove it. It was incredible in every single way. I can't describe how great it was. So should I get the Camaro? No, you should go down the street and get a Charger.
Adam Lucas, the worst salesman ever to exist.
Wow.
Wait,
now
what type of burger did you get again? Like, what kind of burger was it?
So I got the
Quadruple.
Quadruple? Okay. Oh my gosh.
The quadruple bypass burger.
Oh God.
Oh, that's funny.
All right.
That's funny.
Everyone else got like the double, and I was like, screw it. Let me get the quad.
You're like, you only live once. Let me go for it.
You only break your In-N-Out V card once. Let's go bigger.
Go big or go home.
I'll remember you all in therapy.
But the shake is what really did it. That shake, man, I tell you.
Was it good?
That was a good shake. I don't
like
like most like on the regular, but that one I can remember still. That was a good shake.
How would you rank it against like other fast food restaurants that you've had?
What, the shake?
Yeah, the shake. Yeah.
Oh, solid A.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, solid A.
My brother actually on TikTok with one of his buddies since second grade. Now they go to college together, but they've been going around and ranking like milkshakes from different restaurants. And it's been really fun to see. And obviously, like, we don't have In-N-Out here, but they've done like Arby's. They've done like a local place. I think they've done McDonald's maybe or Sonic. I don't know, but that's like one of their like fun pastimes. So it's been fun to see. So I'm always curious.
Interesting.
It's a fun time. Is Jack in the Box? So obviously don't know Jack in the Box either. Is it? I'm assuming I'm gonna get hated in the comments for this. But it's not the same as In-N-Out Burger, right? Like they're two different competing. Okay.
No.
Okay.
Jack in the Box. It's an F. It's
an ooh.
Yeah, based on what I've heard,
it's a grease trap.
Yeah. Yikes. Okay.
If you like eating grease or like oil, just go down to Walmart and buy some canola oil and drink it. That's
Gross.
what-
Okay, then an F. Jack in the Box deserving an F. Jersey Mike's? I don't actually think I've ever had Jersey Mike's, and if it was, I was when I was really little.
Go ahead, Adam.
That's a good sub.
Oh, okay.
That's a good sub. I like eating subs. And with the selections and choices we have left, I gotta put Jersey at probably a B, above what's
Really?
gonna come next. I'd say it's a B for me.
I would put it at either a B or a C, personally.
For me,
It's not,
because if
it's
we're
not
gonna
the
rank,
best, but it's not the worst.
if we're
Yeah,
gonna
no,
rank Jimmy, go ahead, Adam.
No, there's far worse sub sandwich places to
Oh,
eat
yeah.
at, but Jersey Mike's is like a cut above.
Because my thing is, if we're gonna rank Jimmy John's, because I mean, I have Jimmy John's a lot, and it's not great, but it will do. Which is very like, I don't even know how to describe the taste of Jimmy John's subs. Like, they're not bad, but they're not great. I would give Jimmy John's a C in my opinion. If we're gonna do Jersey Mike's,
Jimmy John's is definitely under Jersey Mike's for me.
yeah. Dom, do you not agree?
I can't believe what I'm hearing.
You
Put
think it's a
Jimmy
bump?
John's at an A, or I will
What?
leave the chat.
Bye, Dom.
No,
Jimmy John's is the best. Not even kidding.
Ugh.
Better than Jersey Mike's, better than Subway. Jimmy John's is the best, and not like in this tier the best, but I would put it at an A.
See, I like their
It's-
Beach House Club. It has like avocado on it. It's good.
And you can never go wrong with a Jimmy John's paint scheme in NASCAR.
Okay, no,
That is true
ads.
right there.
I mean, their marketing couldn't be better. You can literally write "Freaky Fast" on the side of their car.
And you would know
That's
what
all
it
you-
is.
Yes,
All you need.
exactly.
Okay,
So, A. No questions asked. Move on.
Okay. We'll put it on an A. Now,
We'll agree
KFC.
to- but yeah, I like Jimmy John's, but Jersey Mike's is closer, and I just like their stuff better.
Now we'll have to speed run the last so many here, just so we can keep up with time. So let's
KFC,
speed
I put it
run.
a C or a D.
What? Okay,
I've seen a
fine.
lot of
Then
Ds.
I guess D is what it will average out to. I like their chicken sandwiches. I haven't had Popeyes, so I can't speak to it, but I think it's one of the best. But D, that's fine.
Yeah.
Little Caesars. F.
Next.
Oh my god. Okay. F then. Okay. Long John Silver's never had.
F.
Oh man, I was gonna say I couldn't even tell you if I've had Long John Silver's.
I have. It's not that great.
All right,
F.
F it is.
F.
Oh boy, and so it comes
Okay.
to this.
Okay.
Y'all have the floor because y'all going to disagree with me.
I will speak
You go
first.
first then.
Well, yeah, Adam, you go first. If you're gonna
Yeah, I'll-
disagree, we need to go first.
They get an A
See,
for
I-
breakfast.
Okay. That's
They get
it.
an A for breakfast, but they get an F for everything else. I don't like
No.
McDonald's.
I
I'm
gotta
sorry.
put
I
it-
don't
I
like
gotta put it
McDonald's.
Put it at a C.
Okay,
C
no,
or
no,
a
no,
B,
no, no, no.
maybe because
No.
because
Go the D.
Ugh.
Yeah, we'll go D.
No. Okay. Here's where I will not budge. Because McDonald's, I literally here's my like 2-minute spiel and then we'll get back on track. So McDonald's. I kid you not, a 2-minute walk away from McDonald's. It is right in front of my apartment building. 1. So that's bad. 2, their ice cream is very good when you can get the ice cream in.
yeah, like once a decade.
Well, here's the thing. My McDonald's, it usually always works. So I am privileged in that. So that's 1. 2, like if McDonald's would sponsor me, I would take it in a heartbeat. For me, love the chicken nuggets, love the honey mustard sauce, love the variety of drinks. Breakfast is goated. I love the breakfast. Their pancakes remind me of childhood. Basically, honestly, I'm going to put this comment up. Taylor, I will not tolerate McDonald's slander in this live stream. Because I'm gonna pull the veto card of me if this being the Above the Yellow Line channel. It's gonna go at an A. I get my 1 veto.
I don't know about you, Dom, but I think it's time to crack open some bushes.
McDonald's. Momentary satisfaction responded by immediate guilt, eventually leading to cancer.
True that.
I'm going to be so unhealthy in the next 5 years because of McDonald's. Moving on, though, to Moe's. I've never had Moe's.
Never had it.
Moe's.
Okay.
All right, I'll be fair with you.
Okay.
It's very much similar to Chipotle, but it tastes better. I'm fine if you put it at a C, but put it before the Chipotle logo.
Since you are a picky eater, I will take your word for it. I'll put it above Chipotle. Noodles and Company. I've had it before.
Never had it.
Never.
So it's been a long time, and I remember just getting, honestly, samples from Noodles and Company, but it wasn't bad. It kind of reminded me of just like a little bit of an off-brand Panera, just like with a focus on like, noodles. I would give it a D. It wasn't anything really special, so I feel like that's fair. Panda Express, though, I will give a B or a
Never
B
had
somewhere in there. Really? Adam, have you?
I did. I got sick after I ate it. I gave it a
Oh,
D.
well. You have no luck with food, my guy.
Yeah, look, a lot of places have ruined it for me, and I had I think it was the walnut shrimp, and it did not agree with me.
Don't have that.
Yeah, it was not good.
Okay, well, because you said that, you said D?
Go with the C, because you like it. I'll compromise. It's solid.
I'll give it a high C. We have it at my college campus. I get it whenever I can. I think it's really good. I like their sweet and sour chicken. Their cream cheese ragoons are really good as well. I think it's pretty solid for a fast food restaurant with it's good. It's good quality in my opinion for what it could be. So I'll give it as high C. Panera Bread, I've gotten kind of sick of it, but I still think it's good food. Could be better,
Yeah.
but whatever you think. Panera.
I have a problem with Panera.
Oh no, go ahead.
It has to do with inflation. Their prices continue to go up, and their portions continue to go down, and for that, you deserve an F.
I was just thinking, I put myself in the position where, I've got bread, I've got Kraft singles, I could probably make it in about 5 minutes, but I feel like I need to spend $30 today.
Yeah.
Honestly, that is all Panera is, unless you want pastries. You can make it yourself. Honestly, I'm okay with giving it an F because of that, or a D.
Put it at a D because it is good. So put it at a D.
It is good. Okay.
Good quality, but they don't give you much.
Papa John's Pizza. It's one of my favorite fast food pizza chains. Quite honestly, B.
B.
F.
What? Oh, guys.
All right. C.
Ugh.
We'll give it a high C.
Always got to compromise with this dude. Good Lord.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
I'm not even doing it on purpose. It's just how I feel, guys. I'm trying to express my feelings.
It's okay. You can.
Yeah.
But PDQ, Adam, you said you had that one, or was that Dom?
I've never had it.
I had it at the Tampa airport. It wasn't great.
Well, it's an airport.
Yeah.
Airport food. Yeah, F. Before we go to the next one, which is Penn Station, actually, you guys have never had Penn Station, have you?
No.
Yes.
Okay, I give it an F because their fries are good, but their subs are gross. I give it an F.
Yeah, I am right there with you. I had it once in Detroit. The fries were banging. Sandwich, well, I can't even remember it.
Now, Sawyer, on the other hand, you guys know when I do the streams, Sawyer is always there with me, helping me out with the streams and everything. He loves Penn Station, so I'm sorry, Sawyer, but I'm gonna crap on Penn Station and give it an F.
Sorry, dude.
Let's see. Joe asked us, he's curious what's each person's favorite local fast food place. For example, in Alaska, Arctic Roadrunner has the best burgers. So if there's a fast food chain that's central to Ohio or to the Carolinas or to Georgia. I'm assuming Joe is your question.
Mine hasn't come up yet, so I'm just gonna wait.
Oh, okay, we're gonna wait. I think mine.
Rest of the list, so I don't know if we might have the same one, Dom.
Because for me, I guess it would be Culver's, because I think Culver's is pretty central to like the northwest-ish area. I think. So I guess
don't think
Culver's
that's
was
true.
known. I
Culver-
don't get out much, you guys.
There's a couple places around Charlotte now.
Yeah, I was gonna
Oh,
say
really?
I had never seen it until I moved. So
Well, I'm trying
It's
to think. Is well, is Wings over like all over the United States, or is it just
Who?
It's Wings over? We'll get to it. We'll get to Wings Over. It's like one of the bottom ones by Wingstop and stuff.
I had never heard that.
Nope.
Well, then maybe it is. I like. We'll get to that though. But I like Wings Over. Pizza Hut. Where are we putting that?
D.
I would agree. D. Popeyes. I've never had it, and I want it so bad because I love chicken, and I feel honestly ashamed to not have had Popeyes before.
Anywhere between B and D, anywhere in that area, it's good. But again, there's just so many other choices. I'd put above it.
There's better chicken options than it, but their red beans and rice, it's pretty good for a side. I'd give it a C.
We'll do C.
Yeah, put it at C.
Poor. Oh God, I'm not gonna pronounce this right. And I feel
Portillos.
Have we had this before? Any of us?
Never.
Cool. Never had.
Oh, I just saw.
Potbelly.
Yes.
You like it?
Yeah. Yes. Now, Potbelly is like the only time I had it was when me and the family went and visited Washington D.C. Yeah. It's pretty good.
The name sounds familiar, but I don't remember it well enough to have an opinion on it. But I feel like I've been there before, but I have no idea. But it sounds very familiar.
So, Adam, where would you put it?
It's not as good as a Jersey Mike sub, but it's definitely worthy of a high C.
High C?
Yeah, probably.
Gotta move up. Next one, though. I don't think. We'll just go like do here, I guess.
Yeah.
Qdoba, have we had this before? I have.
No.
Been a hot minute.
It's been a while. It's kind of like has the same kind of feel as like a Chipotle, just like not in a sense. I like Chipotle better. That's my opinion on it. But I know some people are like diehard Qdoba fans and like it better than Chipotle. But I like it. I like it not as great. I kind of, for me, I mean, I still feel like it's in the C, but it doesn't rank over Chipotle. I guess that's my long-winded version of saying not better then. Do you agree, Adam? Or
dude, I haven't had Qdoba in probably 13. They left the Charlotte area. Like it was a competition between them and Moe's. Huh? No. Sorry, I was distracted.
Okay.
Yeah, no.
Real professional, Adam.
What the hell was I saying?
Long story long, I think Qdoba.
Yeah, Qdoba's right there. Yes.
Yeah, we'll put it there. Now Quiznos, I will say I had a family friend that we used to eat that pizza all the time, and I never had a problem with it. But I also know it's not as good as others.
What?
You guys never had Quiznos?
That's a sandwich.
The sub place?
Wait, Quiznos used to have. They had pizza, don't they?
Quiznos is a sub place, isn't it?
Oh my god! What am I thinking of?
Not. I don't know.
Am I?
I don't. Pizza's
for the sole fact of we don't know what Quiznos sells. Let's put it at an F.
I swear they had pizza.
It was good, but yeah, I'll give it an F right now.
I'm losing my mind. No, because they're subs. Then what place has pizza?
Pizza Hut, Papa John's, Domino's, Little
You know
Caesar.
what? I'll look this up later, I promise. But what did you guys want to put it at again? F. Okay. I've never had Roy Rogers.
From the top.
Roy Rogers.
Never heard of it.
Never had it.
Oh my god, I'm thinking of Sbarro's, you guys. Oh, it's Sbarro.
Oh my god.
Sbarras is what I was thinking. I'm not Quiznos. Oh my! I honestly don't know how you get those mixed up. So, sorry, Taylor. Sorry, saying sorry to me.
It's a
Sbarras,
high
though,
quality New York slice.
it's not bad actually. It's better than Pizza Hut in my opinion.
Put it at a C.
Let's see.
Sbarras
Alright.
is the one that's in the malls, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, that's solid C pizza right there.
I would say too.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, C pizza.
That's the one where like they pull it up and the cheese is just like
Yeah.
right.
It just falls right off.
Just-
All up to the grease.
Here, let me recap last night's mudslide for you.
what's this restaurant?
Careful.
Yeah, that's why I'm not gonna say. Have we had it?
Wait, I can't see it.
Never had it.
Let's see.
Oh,
if I can...
Schlotzsky's.
Oh.
Schlotzsky's. Yes,
No?
I had one time. Decent, but not great. I don't know.
So
Throw the dice. C or D, maybe an F. I don't know. Yeah.
Oh, put it at a D. Why not?
Put it on the tier list.
Now, Shake Shack. There was one that just went into like a mall area in Columbus, but I've never actually had it.
It's decent.
Really? Okay.
You know, I would put it at a C or a B.
It's a decent burger.
It's not bad.
Would we? I'll put it at a C. Actually. Put it over there.
Yeah.
Sheets. I've had Sheets before.
Oh, that's an A.
What? Oh.
It's
not so bad that it's good.
I give it an F. I don't like Sheets at all.
Oh.
I'd give it a D.
Put it at a C. Come on.
We'll put it at a C. Now,
who else is going to feed you a burger at 3 a.m?
Sheets. Now here's where
3 a.m.
Oh, Sheets.
Oh God. Okay.
Fine. I don't think I've had Skyline.
Now, as an Ohioan, I should have had Skyline in some point in my 22 years of life. I've never had Skyline. And I feel horrible saying that, so I apologize to all those people who think I should have.
Never had it.
Oh my
I've never had it.
Now wait a minute. Let me get this straight. You both being Ohio born, whatever, and me being the transplant with my parents being born in Ohio and the only one that has had Skyline chili.
Yeah.
Oh, I've had it, but not like
from the restaurant.
Skyline. Yeah.
And
Okay.
I've just never had it.
One, it's really good and easy to make at home, and two, it's okay.
Like I'd rather
it's
have
an
my
out-of-body
mom's
experience as an Italian because it goes against all of our regulations and policies, but it's fine.
It's got to be a high D.
All right,
Yeah.
we'll put it out there. I will have Skyline sometime in my life in the next few years, I promise. Sonic, their food tastes like cardboard. Not gonna lie, their shakes are good though. D.
An
D
F.
because they have no idea what they're selling.
I'm gonna give it an F.
I give it an F because their car hop always screws up my order.
Oh, we have a question. Adam, do you agree with a B for Skyline?
No.
No.
No, I just put it at a D.
Oh, I
No.
think it's D. It's okay. I can make a better version of it at home for a fraction of the price. So no, it's
Steak and Shake. I love Steak and Shake.
I would put that like
gross.
a hair. I would put it at a hair above Sonic. Because I feel like it's the same thing.
a hair above, but a fraction below Schlotzsky. So at F.
Oh, okay, fine. That's fine. That's cool. Not my
Oh,
heartbreaking.
for an
Subway. I like Steak and Shake, but we'll move on. Subway, though, I actually had Subway yesterday.
It's not better than Jimmy John's. I'll leave it at that.
It's an F. That stuff
Ooh.
tastes like cardboard.
No,
That's
but you
Kind of.
guys.
I'm with Adam. It's like
If we're going up against Jimmy John's and Jersey Mike's, I am definitely going to one of those over Subway.
Jimmy's John's.
Jimmy's John's.
I'm gonna give Subway a high D because I do personally like it, but it would probably be the last place I go to. But it's also not bad. If guilty pleasure food for me is a sub at Subway, honestly. Hate to say it, but it is.
If I had a gun to my head and I had to choose between eating a
Oh,
sub
here we go.
or taking the bullet, I think I'd take the bullet because I think the sub might kill me faster.
We both go
No.
Swenson's. I hate Swenson's. I think it's gross.
Never had it.
Okay, I will tell you,
Well,
I
it
had
is.
it once in Cleveland. When I went up, this would have been like 2020, I think. That was the first time I had Swenson's, and I ate like one bite, and I was like, "This is gross. I'm not having this again." I will give it an F. It will get me a lot of hate because I know some people in Ohio really like it. But Taco Bell, I like Taco Bell.
Got to put it up there, man. Got to put it up there.
It fills all of our needs.
Climb the ladder.
No, not necessarily.
No, here we go.
It cannot offer you a hamburger, cheeseburger, or French fries at 3 a.m. in the morning like Del Taco can. Oh, if you keep it in a C, I'll still love you guys. That's fine.
All
There's
right.
no Del Taco around Rock Hill. This was when I lived in Arizona. I would frequent Del Taco.
We'll give it a high C because I do like Taco Bell. I want to give it a B though, but like, that's fine. It's fine.
It's fine, whatever.
Yeah,
Fine.
sure.
None of this
What is-
matters.
What is Torchy's Tacos? What is this?
It's good.
Okay, so where would you rank it though?
It's an overpriced taco. It's a D.
Okay. A D?
Yeah, it's
Okay.
too pricey for the amount of food you get.
Okay, let me set the stage for the next one.
Oh, yes.
Oh,
please do.
Tom.
So, for anyone that has never had Waffle House, imagine a gas station bathroom that sells waffles.
Yep.
Oh my God. So I've never been, and I know I need to go for the experience. I really do. There's literally one, I kid you not, a 5-minute walk away from me. Haven't done it because I'm too scared.
Yeah, and that's why you don't go.
Is this an F for you? Would you say this is an F?
Go ahead, Adam.
It's Southern Hibachi.
Southern Hibachi, and for
We will-
that you have to put it above an F.
What?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Fine, a D.
Gotta
Is
be
a D
gotta be a D.
satisfactory? Okay.
When you have something on your menu option as scattered and splattered, that's a solid D.
Wawa's. I will say I've been there on a vacation in Florida. Was not a huge fan, but it is better than Swenson's. I will give you that.
So D it is.
Wendy's didn't start the chicken war. They just ended them. What are we thinking?
Ooh.
See,
Their
I
chicken nuggets
like
are really
Wendy's.
good.
I like Wendy's. I would put it at a B.
I'm gonna give it a B. You've never. Oh, I thought you said. Oh gosh, evil Jordan Anderson. You scared me. I thought you said you've never had Wendy's. You've never had Wawa's. Okay, that freaked me out a bit. That's fine. That's totally fine.
How
If
are you
you're not
still
missing
living in this
anything.
country?
like a
I was
break.
so scared for a second. No, you're not missing anything from Wawa's. I will give you that. Wendy's is a C. It's mid. Everyone's saying C for Wendy's.
That's it.
Wow.
No,
Well,
but their
they're-
chicken
they're
nuggets are
wrong.
so good.
The chicken nuggets, they low key slap. The spicy
They're-
ones, especially.
They're good.
And
We're gonna
I
keep
mean,
it at a low B.
I think what saves it from a C is the Frosty.
That's what saves it. Hmm.
I mean, who else can dunk their fries into a milkshake?
Nowhere
That's
else, folks.
not even a milkshake.
Not
Whataburger. I've never had this, but I know
Never.
NASCAR drivers sponsor it. People love it.
it's decent,
Decent. Okay.
but it's not better than. Wait, what's in the C category? I can't even see what the.
All
C
the burgers are in
category.
the C category.
I'd give it a high D.
Okay.
I'm gonna get some hate for it, but like, I don't know.
That's
If I'm there's not a Whataburger around here. Once again, another West Coast venture for me. However, they are getting them kind of scattered across the Southeast.
Yeah. All right. Well, we'll keep it at a D. What about White Castle? No, this is like an Ohio burger kind of staple. Pretty
I
much.
feel like White Castle, I mean, in my experience, it's like if you want White Castle, you have to leave whatever state you're in to get to it.
Yes.
I just am not
It
a
seems like
fan of
it's
Castle.
never conveniently located
No.
near you.
They're always in the weird spots.
It's conveniently located in the frozen food aisle.
That is also true, which is also why I'm not in love with it. I give it an F.
F.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah. We're down to the final four. Speaking of that, final four matchups are going on in the basketball.
I'm watching
now.
the women's Final Four right now, as a matter of fact.
Oh, I'm excited to see how that goes. It's an exciting year.
South Carolina's going to the championship, and UConn is leading Stanford right now, and I'm really hoping UConn hangs on.
I really want
Go
UConn to go.
Go Cox. Don Staley going to take them all the way again.
I hope Paige Beckers ends at 4 for UConn.
Did you guys
She's
make
the
brackets,
best.
by the way? For men's or women's?
So yeah, I did. So what's next?
This win
died like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, me too. This one?
Who?
I don't know what this is. This one.
Winsengruppen.
I've never had it. Is it?
Is it Wiener Schnitzel? Yeah, it's Wiener.
Yeah.
I got Wiener Schnitzel. Never had it.
Never had it.
It's awesome.
Okay.
Oh gosh.
Final three. Wings over. I love wings over.
Never had it.
It is overpriced, I will say, but it's my wing experience. It is actually, it's better than BW3s, which, I mean, that's not really saying much, but maybe at the same time it is. The sauce is really good. The rubs are really good. I think it's great. It's just overpriced. So for me personally, I'm going to give it a low B because I do really like it. It's just the price just kind of sucks. Now we're down to the last two, Wingstop and Zaxby's.
Never had Wingstop.
Me either.
I don't know. I don't remember if I had it or not.
Yes, we did.
I don't remember if I haven't had it.
Let's do never had then. And then finally Zaxby's. I thought I had it, but I'm thinking of something else. I've never had Zaxby's.
Zaxby's wants to be Cane's, but it is by far nowhere near Cane's.
Oh
okay.
My God.
Wait, Dom, do you like Zaxby's?
Dom, come on, man. You got to meet me with this one.
No, you're wrong.
It's not better than Cane's.
It is, though.
Wait, no.
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 Zaxby's is the best.
No.
I'm going to give Zaxby's a B. I cannot allow this to go above Cane's.
It's not even close. If it's not an A, you got to at least put it at an A, like level with it.
Okay, I'll put it at an A.
You know what? I will agree with that because the closest Cane's to where I live is about 160 miles away.
Oh,
but
wow,
I have a Zaxby's that's like 2 minutes away.
I'm actually very glad that Dairy Queen is the best over everyone.
No, Dairy Queen is superior. I will say Brandon Lowe has joined the chat.
There's some serious Penn Station hate going on here.
Because we have a Penn Station around campus. And I will say, Brandon, I did not vouch for Penn Station well. I don't like it. I'm sorry to say I don't. We'll have to discuss this later for sure. But guys, we've really, I don't know, I don't think we've overstayed our welcome with this stream, but we went a long time with this stream. So thanks for sticking with us, Adam, Lucas, Dom, Joseph, and I from above the yellow line. This is our ranking for fast food. We did our driver rankings to begin with. So if you really want to watch our driver rankings so far this season of how well they've done, make sure to go back to the beginning of this and watch that. But yeah, fast food, Dairy Queen is goated. No question about that. I'll scroll through the rest of the list as we give our sign-offs here. Dom is repping the diecast over there as well. But make sure you guys will watch the Richmond race this weekend on Sunday. I believe it starts at 3:30. Martinsville is the race right after that, which is fantastic. Love Martinsville coming up. Checking us out at Above the Yellow Line on YouTube, Instagram, Twitch, Twitter. I'll let you guys all give your Twitter handles. Mine's _Taylor Kitchen _ Adam, your Twitter handle, I think, is your name on this.
Yes,
is that correct?
Twitter, Instagram, yes.
And then Dom, your Twitter account that you would like them to follow is?
At DomJoseph22.
So make sure to give all of us a follow. And yeah, thank you all so much for joining the stream. I really appreciated having you all join in on the conversation. It was so much fun, and we'll do this again next Friday. If you have any ideas, let us know. Either private message me on Twitter or tag me in something on Twitter if you have something you want me to play, whether it's a game or you want us to rank again. But thank you all so much for joining on a Friday night, and until next time, we'll see ya. Bye, guys.